Righto, we're filming. Hello again, YouTube. Engine's coming out. Neighbour Josh. Been fucking around a bit, doing the other bits and bobs I missed, like tail shaft, and that was it really. Tail shaft, gear selector, and speedo cable were the three things I missed the other day. But yeah, engine's hooked up. We're gonna try and get it out. I'll set up like a time lapse thing and yeah, record it all. The extractors on the driver's side are catching on the steering rack, so extractors are gonna have to come out. So we'll do that now. Alright, so engine is out. Engine and box. How good. We ended up having to take the pipes off because they were just catching on absolutely everything, and cross member had to come out as well, as the gearbox just couldn't move enough with the cross member still in to come up and out. So now my job is pull the gearbox off the motor so the motor can go to the engine builders down at Cali Automotive, and that's about it. Get the engine covered up for the night and get it ready to get sent off. So yeah, I'll film me pulling the box off, and then that'll probably be a wrap for today's video. We're back. I started working without filming, but box is pretty much off. Just got to undo these two fittings because those lines go right around here and come up that side of the engine there. So I'll just undo them there, and I'll be able to get the box off and away from the motor. Then I'll probably pull flex plate and converter off because we don't need them because we're going manual. And then this motor is ready to go to the engine builder, so he can pull off power steering pump, alternator, and the brackets that go with them, and anything else he needs. Probably the pulleys, because the built motor's got Gilmer drives on it, which we want to get rid of because obviously it's not supercharged. I don't want it to sound supercharged. So yeah, just yeah. Get bits and pieces off that engine, get this box off, yeah, keep on rolling. Gearbox is over there now. I just gotta do converter bolts. One. See if I can turn this thing by hand to get all of them. So my phone kept stopping and starting for whatever reason. It said it was overheating, but whatever. Anyways, converter's off, as you can see. So that means this thing is ready to go, which is awesome. It's been a fucking mission, slightly, considering it's a factory motor and box in the car that it was produced in. It was very, very tight and very, very difficult to get out of the car. It certainly didn't want to come out, but here we are. So I'm happy. I'm probably gonna wrap this video up here. It just did it again. My phone keeps cutting out trying to record, but I've got lots of gearbox oil to clean up and lots of tools to put away. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is the end of this video. Hello again, YouTube. We're back. So Engine builder does not want the whole engine, he wants parts off the engine. Parts in question being harmonic balancer bolt, the sump, because the built motor currently has a rear sump on it, but we need the front sump to fit Commodore, and that was it. And the pickup that's in the oil pickup that is in the sump. So we're gonna pull them off this right here, right now. I'm just trying to work out a way to get the harmonic balancer bolt out, as it is very tight. And the engine's trying to tip over, so I'm gonna hang it and then hopefully I can get it out. We'll see how we go. But yeah, that's about all I have to say right now. I can hang it from here. So I went outside to get this sling we have out of our work truck out front. Some random dude's got his dogs on my front yard. Just standing there, just hanging out. Mind you, my dog's inside, so that's not sus at all. But anyways, as soon as I came out, he pretty much walked off, which is awesome. That's not going right. You stay on there.
Well, that's definitely sketchy. That's sketchy.
Not really. That won't stay, which I kind of want it to. So I just have to hold it until it takes the weight. Now, we got it. With a little bit of assistance from my sexy apprentice. We got it. Just jammed a little crowbar in one of the holes in the flex plate against the block. Probably mangled the flex plate a little bit.
It doesn't look mangled.
I'm gonna say maybe, because it doesn't have any of those dents anywhere else. But that's okay, because I don't need that anyway. So, I was just gonna keep cranking on this, but then I remembered I grabbed this to make things a little faster. So, as I was. Sweet. That is out. So now, we need to pull this off, which, no we don't. That can stay. We just need the bolt. Awesome.
Is that all?
Bolt's out. Next is sump and oil pickup. So we're gonna jack this thing up more. Probably drain the oil, definitely drain the oil, then pull the sump off. And yes. Alright, so these were the oil cooler lines for the auto that come off the car. But I don't know exactly how effective they would have been, because that line was kinked pretty hard like that. So whether or not these are actually doing anything is a pretty good question. But anyways, I just need to get them out of my way a bit, so I can get to the sump bolts a little bit easier. It's easy to go this way. And ta-da! A little bit of thread the needle action and a little bit of bendy. They are off. So I don't know if we're gonna need these, because you don't really run oil coolers on manuals. But maybe we'll see. We'll have to talk to some people and see what the go is. But I'm pretty sure we're not gonna need them. Anyways, next is sump. Oh no. Oil, then sump. So let's drain this oil. You know what? Jump her off. Nice. Alright. Be organised. Don't be a shit cunt. If you're not going to do this, put the bolts back in the holes they came out of. Okay. Don't work on top of oil. I'll have to fish that out later. So, what are we in, 2025? So I got my license in 2022. I've owned cars since I was 16. This is the third car I've owned in that time period. This is the first time I've ever used this fucking thing on any of them. This is great. I'm living life. Anyways, back to building. Considering this is an Australian built engine, I'm finding a lot of Imperial nuts and bolts, which, I don't know, I just find interesting. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. And we're back to the solo setup. My apprentice stitched me. Anyways, last bolt. It's going. Bullets. There you go. Some. And we need the pickup, which I believe is this thing. So we'll pull that off too. Okay. I am no engine builder by any means, but I think the oil pickup is actually held in through one of the main bolts. Interesting. All right. Oh, camera is here. So, we have one sump with dipstick and one oil pickup. So that sits in the bottom of the sump. That goes up to the oil pump. Just looking in the bottom of the pickup, that is disgusting. Anyways, I'm gonna degrease this and the sump and get it all wrapped up so it doesn't go rusty. But yeah, I just saw that and I was like, ugh, that's feral. Anyways, yeah, groovy. Yeah, so that is the three things I needed. That, and oh no. You. Harmonic balancer bolt. Sweet. So, yeah. That is probably a wrap for the video. Lens is very smudged. I may or may not film tomorrow talking to the engine builder. I guess you'll know if you know, because the video will continue. But if I don't, the video ends here. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Cheers for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep up with the build series because I'm gonna keep fucking posting. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for watching.